Children born on American soil are automatically U.S. citizens, no matter what their parents' immigration status is. The decision strikes down an executive order that would have stripped citizenship from an estimated 150,000 to 250,000 babies born annually in the United States. Nine Robes uses nonpartisan, everyday language to focus on the facts of what the Supreme Court is saying. Here, you'll find clear, concise summaries of every Supreme Court opinion, stripped of legalese and clickbait headlines. Each post breaks down the facts, explains the court's reasoning, and highlights the crucial details that often go unnoticed. It's not just about what the court decided, it's about why those decisions matter, to give you a deeper understanding of the cases that define our nation's legal landscape. These summaries are generated by AI. Be careful and consult reputable sources when in doubt. On January 20th, 2025, President Trump signed an executive order declaring that children born to undocumented or temporarily present parents would not automatically become citizens. Parents immediately sued to block it. A lower court halted the order, and the Supreme Court fast-tracked the case. In a 5-4 decision, the justices sided with the families, ruling that the 14th Amendment guarantees citizenship to virtually every child born on American soil. The Trump administration made a simple claim that the Constitution says children must be subject to the jurisdiction of the United States to gain automatic citizenship. The government argued this means parents need permanent legal status in America first. Without that, the administration said, children don't truly belong to the country. The families challenging the order disagreed completely. They pointed to centuries of American law and tradition. Having been born here and under American authority means you're a citizen. Period. They said only 3 narrow exceptions exist. 1, children of foreign diplomats. 2, children born during enemy military occupation. 3, historically, children born to Native American tribes with their own governments. No president, they argued, can invent new exceptions on his own. Chief Justice Roberts and 4 colleagues upheld birthright citizenship. They traced the concept back through English common law and American history, finding it had never been interrupted. The phrase, subject to the jurisdiction thereof, simply means being under American legal authority within U.S. borders, the majority wrote. That covers birth here, including children of undocumented immigrants. The court relied heavily on an 1898 case, United States v. Wong Kim Ark, where the justices ruled that a man born in San Francisco to Chinese immigrant parents was a citizen, even though his parents were barred from ever becoming citizens themselves. That case, the majority said, settled the question over a century ago. Justice Thomas and Justice Gorsuch saw it differently. They argued, subject to the jurisdiction requires a permanent legal residence and allegiance to America. Parents here illegally or temporarily, they said, don't meet that standard. Thomas pointed to how the government actually handled citizenship in the decades after the 14th Amendment was adopted, arguing the majority was reading history wrong. Justice Alito added another concern. If a child automatically becomes a citizen of another country at birth under that country's laws, can they truly be subject only to American jurisdiction? He also suggested some situations might justify denying citizenship, like parents who came specifically to give birth and leave. Justice Gorsuch notably suggested even the dissenter's own logic might not support the executive order in all cases. Parents who've lived here for years, even without legal status, arguably have their permanent home here. The entire case hinges on how to read 7 words, subject to the jurisdiction thereof. The majority read it as simply being under American legal authority. The dissenters read it as requiring permanent, deep connection to the country. Both sides claimed to be interpreting the Constitution as originally written, but they looked at different historical evidence and reached opposite conclusions. Justice Kavanaugh stood alone in one respect. He agreed the executive order was illegal, but he left the door open for Congress to pass a law limiting birthright citizenship in the future. Every other justice either said the Constitution permanently protects birthright citizenship or said the order was constitutional. His opinion is essentially an invitation Congress might accept. This decision affects roughly 150,000 to 250,000 babies born annually in the United States. For families, it means their children born here are unquestionably American citizens, regardless of immigration status. For the country, it reaffirms the principle that birth on American soil confers citizenship. Find us online at 9robes.ai. That's the number, 9robes.ai. Like and share this podcast with friends that like to be informed. 9 Robes provides AI summaries of U.S. Supreme Court cases. AI makes mistakes. People make mistakes too. We genuinely do our best to provide you with the most accurate summaries, but our best sometimes includes errors.